Hello everyone! How are you doing? I'm Ma'am Beth Corrales, your music teacher for today. But before we begin, let us first be reminded of the protocols to follow during the live streaming class. Protocols to follow during the live streaming class. Respect everyone. No hate speech. Be guided with the anti-cyberbullying law. No promotion of products or items. Use appropriate words in giving suggestions, comments, and queries. After the live streaming, attend the follow-up discussion in the different platforms provided by your subject teacher. I hope everyone will be guided by the protocols for us to maintain order during our session. For today's lesson, we will start with the most essential learning competencies, followed by the pre-assessment, our lesson proper, the different festival music in the Philippines, and to be concluded with activities 1 and 2. Let us begin with the most essential learning competencies. At the end of our session, you are expected to identify musical characteristics of selected Philippine festivals through video or live performances. Describe the origins and cultural background of selected Philippine festivals, and describe how the music contributes to the performance of the musical production. Before you get too excited, let's have a short review. You will classify the various musical instruments that will appear on the screen in this activity. You can either type your answers into our comment section or write them directly on your answer sheets. I'll give you 5 seconds to complete each item. Are you prepared? Let's get started. Number 1. If your answer kalintang, you are correct. Number 2. If your answer is gabang, that is right. Number 3. If your answer is suling, you are also right. Number 4. If your answer is kujapi, you are doing great. And for the last number, number 5, if your answer is kubing, you are certainly correct. Wonderful! You are identified the various musical instruments native to Mindanao. Congratulations! Let us have the pre-assessment. Identify the place of the following festival and write the letter in the chat box. You will be given 5 seconds to answer. Let's begin. Ati-Atihan Festival. If your answer is A, Aklan, you are correct. Number 2, Sinulog Festival.
Senyor kang lola kini, senyor kang tatay kini, senyor kang nanay kini. Sudan ni balanghay, mauwi akong dungog. Sayo na gipari sa pag-iok sa sulog. Pagkatsi ko panampit, alam sa santo ninyo. Ihalag ang kinabuyan o talipay ang ginoo. Nunulog, siyagit kong puso.
If your answer C, Cebu City, you are also right. Number 3, Sublian Festival. Awesome! The correct answer is A, Batangas. Moriones Festival.
Noong una ay bulag-bulag ng aking isip, puso at kaluluwa. Hindi ko binigyang halaga ang kapwiran. Subalit, nang ulusin ko ang tagiliran ng Panginoong Jesus, pinagalan niyo ng tubig sa dugo. Ang kalansing ng dugo sa aking mata.
Your answer D, Marinduque. You are certainly doing great. Ibalong Festival.
Balong etikong bikulun, istoryan baltong hanjong bantong, istoryang suano'y bikulun, kung pa kayong panahon. Ibalong, 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 nagmukad kultura, tierra de Ibalong.
Perfect! The correct answer is A, Bicol. In this video, you will see an overview of the different festivals. Through this lesson, you will identify the origin, characteristics, and background of selected Philippine festivals in Aklan, Cebu, Marinduque, Davao, Bicol, and Batangas. Let us start with Ati-Atihan Festival. The Ati-Atihan Festival is known as the wildest of the Philippine festivals, which means make-believe atis, wherein the participants portray the natives of Calibo, Aklan, called Ati or Aitas. It is a week-long festival held annually every third week of January that consists of a tribal dance parade with drum music, costumes, and indigenous accessories to honor the Santo Niño or the Holy Child Jesus. People cheer and shout, "Halabira!" and "Viva Santo Niño" to encourage enthusiasm and continuous dancing for the duration of the festival.
Viva el Señor Santo Niño!
The Sinulog Festival is an annual cultural and religious festival held on the third Sunday of January in the city of Cebu to honor the Santo Niño, commemorate the Filipino rejection of their former religious views and acceptance of Christianity. This festival is famous among local and international tourists for its grand and street parade, which imitates the type of dancing done by the natives of Cebu before they were baptized as Christians. The petitioners often yell out, "Pit Señor!" They flock to the festival for prayer requests and thanksgiving while dancing, believing that Santo Niño will hear them. Different groups of dancers dressed in colorful attire are accompanied by rhythmic music of the drums, percussion, trumpets, and native gongs.
Senyor kang lola kini, senyor kang tatay kini, senyor kang nanay kini. Sudan ni balanghay, mauwi akong dungog. Sayo na gitari sa pag-iog sa sulog. Pagkatsi ko panampin, alang sa Santo Niño, ihalata kinabuhi malipay ang Ginoo. Minulog siya gitong kusog.
Sublian Festival is an annual celebration on the 23rd day of July, reflecting the Batangueños' commitment and great love to their town's patrons. The Holy Cross of Bauan and Agoncillo and the Santo Niño of Batangas City. It was originally a religious ceremony that involves praying, eating, dancing, the supli and singing verses with strict skeletal melody. The supli is performed with chanting and accompanied by drums. Supli come from the words supso, bending your body forward and downward, and bali, broken. Thus, throughout the dance, male dancers are trunked forward, bent position to give the impression of broken bodies. Moriones Festival is a colorful folk religious festival during Holy Week in the island known as the heart of the Philippines, the island of Marinduque. This festival is a reenactment of the story of Saint Longinus. He was the centurion who pierced the side of Jesus Christ and regained his vision after drops of blood and water hit his eyes. Participants play the role of Roman soldiers and wear the Moriones costume so that no one can identify them. The Morions wear their costumes for entire week. They perceive this as a form of sacrifice, as they must stand and walk around on thin strap slippers under the hot sun while wearing the heavy wooden mask.
Noong una ay bulag ng aking isip, puso at kaluluwa. Hindi ko binigyang halaga ang kapwiran. Subalit, nang ulusin ko ang tangiliran ng Panginoong Jesus, pinakalan niyo ng tubig sa dugo. Ang talansik ng dugo sa aking mata.
Kadayawan Festival is held in Davao every third week of August in celebration of Thanksgiving for good harvest with parade floats of fresh fruits and flowers and street dancing with colorful tribal costumes and accessories. Kadayawan comes from the word kadayaw, meaning thanksgiving for nature's gift, warm and friendliness greeting, and to describe things that is good, valuable, superior, and beautiful. The celebration originated from the tribal festivals of the Lumad and Muslim tribes of Davao in the 70s, featuring the dances and rituals of Thanksgiving. It was used to be called Apo Diwali to promote Davao's famous icons, the highest peak of the country, Mount Apo, King of Fruits, Durian, and Queen of Orchids, Waling Wali. Ibalong Festival is held in Bicol region. Aims to express friendliness, enthusiasm, and goodwill to all people. Bicolanos and tourists celebrate the festival to commemorate the three heroes of the Bicol epic town of Ibalon, namely Baltog, Hadyong, and Bantong. In this festival, the people parade in the streets wearing masks and costumes like the heroes and villains of the epic.
Balong epikong Bicolon, Istoryan baltog hanjong bantong, Istoryang suano'y Bicolon, kung pa kay tong panahon. Ibalong, 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 nagmukat ang kultura, tierra de Ibalon.
Panagbenga Festival is an annual flower festival celebrated every February, which takes place in Baguio City. The term Panagbenga comes from a Kankanay term meaning season of blooming. This festival reflects the history, traditions, and values of Baguio and Cordilleras. It lasts over a month long and flourishes through community spirit involvement. Now, let's watch some video and listen carefully to the music of each festival. What are the common instruments used in the festival? They usually played drums, xylophone, gongs, and other band instruments. tempo and beats per measure of the following 3 festivals? Sinulog Festival, 140 to 145 beats per measure, Vivace. Ati-Atihan Festival, 120 beats per measure, Allegro. And Sublian Festival, 116 beats per measure, Allegro. Let's have another set of activity. Identify what festival is being described in each number. Choose your answer on the choices provided after each question. You'll be given 5 seconds to type your answer in our comment box. Number 1. This festival aims to express friendliness, enthusiasm, and goodwill to all people. It celebrates epic stories of 3 heroes, namely Baltog, Hadyong, and Bantong, and other Asians. The correct answer is Ibalong Festival. Number 2. It is a festival held every 3rd of July that shows the strong religious ritual of Batanggenyos. Awesome! The correct answer is Subian. Number 3. This festival was named after the natives of Aklan, which is held annually on the 3rd week of January for a week consisting of a tribal dance parade along the streets with music and costumes. Your answer is Ati-Atihan. You are certainly right. Number 4. A colorful folk religious festival during the Holy Week with Roman costumes and painted masks replicating the clothes of biblical Roman soldiers is great. The correct answer is Moriones. Number 5. This festival is held on the 3rd Sunday of January in Cebu that commemorates the rejection by the Filipinos of their former animist belief and the acceptance of Christianity. Perfect! The correct answer is Sinulog. The festival is a celebration or series of events and performances in commemoration of a person, religious events, history, or stories. I hope you have fun while learning in our today's live streaming session in Music 7. Once again, this is Mom Beth leaving you an important thought about the power of music. Music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good day.